Tulfo is aware of the specific company or the specific corporation given the permit to reclaim the area?
The company actually reported was the China Construction Company that is one of the company involved in the reclamation project in Manila Bay. Now, according to reports, that this same company is owned by Beijing, by the Chinese government, and it was involved in the construction of a military base, ironically, in the West Philippine Sea, a military base of China, Mr. Speaker.
How did this Chinese company end up being awarded a contract by the Philippine Reclamation Office or any office for that particular matter, Mr. Speaker?
Speaker, I believe there's already a resolution filed earlier, but what we wanted, the resolution that I filed this morning is about an inquiry pertaining to the national security of our nation. As what the Speaker Ferdinand Martin Romualdez last night said, he had heard reports that these Chinese vessels, the crew of these Chinese vessels, do come down every night along Pasay and Manila to do a rest and recreation, to go to shore and party. But the problem is we are not so sure, Mr. Speaker, if they are really partying or they are already gathering intelligence informations on our vital installations, Mr. Speaker.
The issue here is more of national security. Hindi po ibig sabihin na tayo ay nangungunang nakikipag-away, kundi pinoproteksyonan lang natin kung ano yung sa atin. Am I correct in that understanding, Mr. Speaker?
Tama po yun, Mr. Speaker. A resolution I tried to file earlier was about an inquiry if this reclamation did undergo due process or the legitimate process allowing this company or these companies to do the reclamation projects in Manila Bay. Kasi po, Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleague, ang balita ko, maraming na-bypass yung mga mangingisda po natin na displace dyan po sa NCR, Regions 3 and 4. Yung mga manggagawa po natin dyan po sa Manila Bay, sa Pasay, mga manggagawa sa restaurant, sa mga hotel, wala pong plano para sa kanila. At saka yung mga reklamo ngayon ng ilang pong environmental groups na nasira o ang Mother Nature sa naturang lugar, Mr. Speaker.
Our concern here, lilinawin po natin, hindi natin inaawa yung bansang China, kundi ang tinitingnan natin dito is kapag may permiso na binigay sa isang kumpanya para mag-reclaim, it does not follow that it encompasses everything. Pero ang ibig sabihin nito is once you are given the prerogative to reclaim, there are rules that you have to abide with, and there are Filipinos, like the fisherman that Secretary Erwin Tulfo mentioned, that should be protected. Ang ibig sabihin, sa bawat hakbang ng pagpapalago ng ekonomiya ay walang Pilipino mapag-iiwanan.
Opo, yan po yung layunin ng inquiry na ito. Una, para masilip kung may problema ba sa national security o seguridad ng ating bayan. Pangalawa po sana, at maganda ho yung layunin kasi they were saying reclamation, some say, is a sign of development or improvement and it will bring economic growth in the area. Unfortunately, if this reclamation projects ay nakakayurak or stepping on the rights of certain sectors of our society, like the fisher folks in NCR, Regions 3 and 4, and our workers, hospitality workers in Pasay, if they do lose their livelihood, their jobs, then may problema po tayo. What is the purpose of improvement, moving forward, kung may maiiwan naman po ng mga kababayan natin? Dahil sabi nga po ng Administrasyong Marcos, walang maiiwan, everybody will move forward. Maging po ang Speaker Ferdinand Martin Romualdez ay pinaalala po sa atin na sabay-sabay tayong aangat at wala pong maiiwan. Pero sa punto pong ito, may maiiwan po yung mga mangingisda, wala pong ikang kasiguruhan pa dahil tinambakan na po ang Manila Bay ng buhangin. Maging ang Pangulo kahapon ay nagsabi na wala na po siyang nakikitang dagat sa Manila Bay. So, iyan ho ang problema. Wala pong livelihood na naibibigay sa kanila. Pati po yung mga waiter ngayon na nanganganib na magsara ang kanilang restaurant dahil yung kanilang restaurant ay dinadayo lamang ngayon dahil tabing dagat, pag tinambakan mo yung dagat ng buhangin, hindi na ho pupuntahan ng mga customer, Mr. Speaker.
Our foreign policy that we are friends to all and enemies to none actually stays. Tama po ba, Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleague?
Tama po yun, Mr. Speaker. Our foreign policy is like friends to everyone and enemies to none. Pero Mr. Speaker, dapat bago po natin problemahin yung mga kapitbahay ho natin, problemahin ho muna natin yung mga kababayan natin na maiiwan sa tinatawag na development na ito. Of course, it's a development. Reclamation is development because some are saying that we will make, or these businesses will make millions and millions in the near future. Millions and millions nga ho, Mr. Speaker, kung wala naman po, kung may iwan po itong mga mangingisda, may iwan po itong mga waiter, wala pong trabaho, paano na lamang can we sleep soundly at night, especially us here in Congress, knowing that there are people of our society who do not have money to feed their family, to support their family because they just lost their livelihood, Mr. Speaker.
And allow me to clarify it further. The situation here is not being anti-China. The situation here is looking at the impact of the reclamation projects, whether it will hurt many of our constituents, yung ating mga kababayan. At ang isang tinitingnan nga natin dito, ito ba magdudulot ng benepisyo pero mas maraming perwisyo? O ang mangyayari ba ay magkakaroon ng maraming benepisyo? At kung ang perwisyo naman ay mabibigyan ng tugon sa paraan ng mga dagdag na alternative mode of livelihood at mapre-prepare naman at meron silang patutunguhan, ay hindi naman magiging ganito ang reaksyon ng ating butihing kongresista. Just to clarify, and I do hope that the Honorable Erwin Tulfo will be one with me in saying that the move to look into the reclamation projects is not solely geared against China, but is geared towards following the rules and protecting our Filipino people. Pero sa larangan naman ng globalization at international trade, we acknowledge that our partners, not only in Asia but all over the world, are actually important international trade and global partners. However, yung ating samahan sa tawag ng ekonomiya ay kailangan namang ibalanse dito naman sa usapin ng kalusugan at proteksyon ng ating mga kababayan.